Okay, so army out crushing the forces of evil. I don't think I want to go after. Let's see. Do we want to go after those guys? Plague dragons. Immune to, as long as not immune to fire, might be able to pull it off. Let's find out. Trying to clear all this stuff out because we get bonuses and stuff when all the demons are dead. Plague dragons. They're not undead, are they? Or are they? Dragons. So, compulsion, emotion, dazed, death. Sleep, petrified, negative level. Drained energy. So, yes, they are immune to the spell we want to use. But not immune to fireballs. Not immune to fire at all. Stay there. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Super fireball. Well, down. Get them, angels. Divas, whatever. No problem. That was a level 10 or level 12 armor against our level 10. Fireball's the great equalizer. As long as they're not immune to fire. Okay, once upon a time, an altar of a dragon god Apsut stood atop this high mountain. His noble children used to protect this place of power from demons, but the corruption of the world wound devoured their bodies and minds, turning them into undead monsters. However, even having lost their sanity, they never harmed the sacred altar. Daily income increased. Energy points 4. That's as far as we go that way. So there's a... going back this way. Is that from the tower? It is. You guys stay there. Never mind. We're good. So Gimpy and friends still traveling. We are going... Oh, that's right. They got interrupted. Going to the Valley of the Temples for Lamb. So this is a not so random encounter. Not so random encounter. I have a feeling. Yep. I haven't seen this guy in a while. The ghost gives you a slight nod, greeting you as if you were an old acquaintance. You do not deviate from your goal. Will you answer my question? Ask me a question and I will answer. My third question is about great keepers of knowledge and givers of power. I will show you their symbols and you must tell me their names. A brass tablet appears in the ghost's hands. It is engraved with 2 symbols. The first is a cogwheel that looks like an eye, and the second resembles a 7-pointed star. A web of intersecting lines spread out from around these symbols. They twist and collide with one another as if the 2 symbols are fighting to conquer the entire tablet. Look, religion check passed. You know that these are the symbols of 2 ancient gods of magic, Amaznen and Lisala. They were worshipped in the Aslant Empire before the Earthfall. The 2 gods were rivals. Amaznen taught that some knowledge should remain hidden, while Lisala's doctrine proclaimed that all knowledge should be shared freely. Both deities have long since been forgotten, and it is likely that they perished during the Earthfall. These are symbols of blah blah blah. These great givers of power have been dead since the Earthfall. Just like me, the ghost bursts out suddenly, but the emotion drains from his voice and his tone becomes dull and monotonous once more. All it takes is a little knowledge to begin your journey. By answering this question correctly, you have taken the next step toward acquiring great knowledge. The final veil is now open to you. Solve its riddle and you can continue forward. Secrets of creation will be revealed to the one most worthy. Do not give up your search. We're not doing this, by the way. We did it in our last run. We're not doing it again. It's not that it's horrible. It's just that it's a huge time investment for a side quest. I don't feel like doing this time. A strange melodious sound fills the air. The ghost seems tired as he buries his masked face in his hands. One question, adventurer. Only one before I disappear. How long you've been bound to the heart of mystery? Thousands of years. Blah, blah, blah. Just barely manages to finish his sentence. A sudden burst of magical energy surges through his body and disappears with a scream. This is the relatively short one. The Enigma is accessed from that other location. Yeah, but they're all connected, aren't they? They're all essentially connected to the same story. I'm not saying they transport you to the same location in space, but have no direct connection. So they're kind of connected. They're connected as in they're neighbors on the same street. Either way, I'm not doing it. So it doesn't. I'm not doing either one. Because I don't feel like it. To an echo of this leading right, the Enigma is actual big dungeon with Arashkel proper. See, so they are connected. It's the same demon. Spoiler alert. Like I said, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing either one. I have no desire to do either one. Okay, so this is Lance thing.
Watch out for trouble.
All buffed up, ready to go. Trying to remember this. This does not look like what I remember. Yeah, maybe it is. How come we're not riding our mounts? We didn't take a rest. My children, the hour of the final communion has come. Accept your fate. Like Wenduag. Grr, grr. Master, serve master. Yes, my creations will serve me for all eternity. Till I kill them all. It's not true. Fight it. Fight the evil in your soul. You're not going to live very long. No, children. There can be no redemption for you, but you don't need it. Succumb to your sin, and if you yearn for more, I will grant you the poison of my sting. Grr. Grr. So much grr. Lad, wait. Before we all go charging in there and rip Sava's head off, let me go in alone first. Let me carry out the plan I came up with back in the Lucian era. I thought a lot about how I could punish Sava for what he's done. I found a way. Remember how he's bragged about becoming stronger? That means he's gotten careless. If we don't have the brawn to bring him down, we'll use brains instead. Then calmly looks you in the eye and asks, Gimpy, do you trust me? What's this plan? He looks sheepishly at you. I can't tell you. The plan sounds decent in my head, but whenever I thought about sharing it with you, I know that at best you'll tell me no, and at worst you'll go and fight Sava without me. That's why I'm asking for your trust. No matter what it is I'm going to do, no matter what it looks like, I know the risks I'm taking. You willing to risk your life and go it alone just for the sake of your personal vendetta? Or is it glory you're after? He grits his teeth. It's not a personal vendetta. It's got nothing to do with my ego. I know my days are numbered. I might have 10 years or so, but after that, even Iomade couldn't say. I don't have time to be going on hikes and sharing campfire tales. I've got to do something truly important before I die. You understand? To make my life mean something. I used to think that what was truly important was defending the Wardstone, protecting the Queen, that kind of thing. But now I understand that for me, personally, it's saving a tiny mongrel tribe from that nobody's heard of. There'll be no songs sung or books written about it, but the tribe will remember, and so will you. The people most important to me won't forget about me, and I can't ask for more than that. Fire Scooby has gifted a tier 1 sub to Began. Thank you very much for that, Scooby. Appreciate that. Happy Wednesday. Now, did you pick that gift sub, or did that just pick him randomly? Just out of curiosity. Because gift subs can be random, I know, but some can be selected. You picked. Cool. Okay. Because for those of you who don't know how gift subs work here on Twitch, is you can give gift subs, but there's two different ways. Like I just said, you can pick an individual to give the gift sub to, or say you do more than one. You can do it to random people, followers of the channel, I think it is. The problem is when you do the random stuff is there's no guarantee the person's actually in the channel at the time that you get the gift sub out, which is kind of dumb. That's Twitch though, and if they were smart, they would actually give it to people actually in the channel at the time. Not people that may or may not be in the channel for like months, because it's just a random follower. So, let's go up to see who was here. Cool. Thank you for doing that. For picking somebody who's actually in the channel at the time. That was the whole point of me just saying what I was just saying. It's like, it's nice for people to actually get a gift sub when they're here in the channel at the time that it's, issued. Because that way they can actually respond. So, anyway, Lan, I trust you. Do what you need to do. No, Lan, going in there on your own is too dangerous. I'm your commander. You follow my orders. I'm going to let him do his own thing. Lan tries to smile. Thank you. That means a lot. Whatever happens to me, I won't let you down. Promise. Back on our mounts now? We are.
Keep your calm.
That was odd. Thank you for picking Began, because he's awesome, is what Gimpy meant. Yes, that's what I meant. I think.
I sense something.
I sense something hidden down there on the ground. Let's see what's over here first. Again, it's been a while since we've been. Oh, look, Mickey's here. Barking at the wind again. Hey. He's looking at the wall, barking. It's the problem with old dogs when they can't see and can't hear very well. Especially him. He has a tendency to bark at whatever he feels like, whether you can see it or not. It's quite amusing. Somewhat. Getting him to stop is a real trick. I blame Mrs. Gimpy for not entertaining him. Okay, what's back here? Well, that was worth it. 1,100 gold.
There are many roads.
To go along with my 1 million. Only have 1 million? I thought I had more than that. Must have spent it. Oh, that's right. We're down a person now, aren't we? So, Veronica.
This is my path.
Earn is 0, so... stuff with the blood blast. Spray, torrent, rack, spray. Gotta get closer. Sneaky, sneaky.
A stealthy approach.
She is kind of sneaky, by the way. Who's the fort? Almost killed them both. Fila, go get them. Oh, look at them all. So I got closer.
The light. Take you.
So shaken not working on them because they're all berserker types. Sorry, barbarian types. But that's what we have Darren for. Darren and the fire. Oh, look, bolstered fire. Now we can see them more easily because they're all burning to death. Oh no, these guys are actually already dead. It's just a matter of time. They just don't know they're dead yet. I could have used a rod on that one too. Shit, oh well. Hey, Gimpy. Oh? What's that? I haven't even. It's, heals allies, stuff. Forget that we have Storm of Justice. That hurt a lot. Not done yet. So you just saw all your friends die in like 2 seconds, and you figured, oh, we'll go see what's going on up there. Happy Wednesday to you, Mr. Mongrel. Okay, Ulbrich. Stuff. Extra acid damage. I don't think we didn't really design him to do the claw thing all the time, did I? Greater penetrating strike, so it doesn't care about damage reduction, specialization. Shifter's multi-attack. Your secondary attacks with natural weapons. Take only -2 penalty instead of -5. Or is that why he's supposed to be doing Shifter's Fury? Same natural weapons, instead of attacking with all his natural weapons, Shifters can choose a single natural weapon and make a full attack with that natural weapon, gaining a second. However, they can make it 5 as if it was a manufactured weapon. When she does so, all her other natural attacks count as secondary attacks and do not benefit from Shifter Claws. Nah, screw that. We'll stay what we're doing. It's working. Nothing above. Kill them all. Oh, break. Bad at your job. Aaron, there's only those guys left. Last of my Scorching Ray. It's Vengeance, Shield of Law, Fiery Body. Does he not have... Doesn't have the Towering Death thing, whatever it's called. level spell is that? Aggression, joyful rapture, that's not it. 7. Rifle aspect, that's what we want. He does have the greater cricket though, so now we can cast it. The whole point of that is to make them make saving throws, and if they don't, they get shaken. It's safe. Really it is. Feel I can beat the crap out of things.
Into the fray!
Go Sela. So much better from horseback. Range is regular standard range. He's got no burn. This will get burned though. So what does this actually do? This prevents burn from happening, which we don't want.
Strike with all your might.
303, no crit. And the reason we don't want to prevent the burn, because we want to get this elemental overflow going for bonuses, dexterity and constitution, some other stuff later on. Get them even.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Behind us. Bob, get him. Good job, Bob, on the trip. Okay, Ulbrich, death from above. Gets full attack at that, using this. And lunch for everybody. All the stuff we just looted.
I will guide.
Just making sure we're getting to the edge of the map there. Mrs. Gimpy, you want to talk to me real quick? Oh, she's leaving. She's going to work out. Why is she working on a Sunday? Because her Zumba class instructor only does classes on Sunday. So. And once again, the time for your communion has come. Those who have not yet professed their sinful nature will do so now, and those who have accepted their sin will grow stronger. Feast, my children, feast. Now you are truly worthy of your ancestors. Soon all Galarian will bow before your might. Hey, Dad, or whatever you call yourself. Got a snack for me? Lad, what a pleasant surprise. I see you slipped the commander's leash, ready to accept your blood right. I will repeat the question I've asked you once before. Which communion do you choose? The same as your fellow tribesmen, or should I reward your bravery with a poison from my sting? Go for the sting. Sting me and be done with it. I'll either die on the spot or become the best of all mongrels like you promised. I like your daring spirit, Lan. I could use a general like you in my army. Except then my poison. Let's see if you survive its sting. Yeah, it's harder than I thought. Whatever. You still got some life left in you, don't you? Arise, my son. Grr. Die, demon dad. Good riddance. Ungrateful worm, you thought you could defeat me? Never. Well, that didn't work. Lan, your plan had a little flaw in it. Just saying. Death from above. Let's go after that one. Two down. Sila. Eagle Soul. Call forth the Surge of Holy Power, which grants you the following benefits. Sacred bonus AC, Sacred Strength, blah, blah, blah. What? The plan was flawless aside from the obvious flaw. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, she probably should have used the Quicken to do that spell. Oops.
You need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad.
It was. Prayer? Nice. Does prayer stack with the other stuff? Oh, Holy Whisper. Of course they made all their saving throws. Yay, Veronica. Last that one. That one. Oh, actually can do the line. I wonder if the line will reach far enough. Torrent. No, it does not.
We can do it.
For no crit. Ah, there we go. Now we're up to all the burn that we want. Don't have to bring that up because it's over here on the side. So we're going to get plus 6 to dexterity, plus 4 to constitution, plus 2 to strength. The first two matter to her. Strength, not so much. Darren. Oh, look how fast Darren is. Mass heal. Oh, that's right. He's got the sorcerer's reflex, so he gets to do any spell that's 2 levels below his max. He gets to do twice, maybe. Kill them all. Actually, doesn't matter. Doesn't. Oh, he can't do the bolstered one. You can do a regular firestorm. Okay, why is? Oh, because this is actually level 7. So do that one. Watch them all burn. He's trying to hold monster on us? I don't think that's going to work very well. Bob. Get him, Bob. Good job, Bob. Now let's go smack. He's already badly injured. One round, mostly, almost. We basically won this fight in just over 1 round. One round, one move. One character move. Okay, with monumental effort, Lan attempts to sit up, but instead... Oh.
I'm still
still here, Commander.
Glad they voiced it.
Whoa. So this is what dying feels like. And I thought I'd barely feel a thing.
He raises a hand to wipe the trickle of black from his face, but then his arm falls limply to his side.
If Saul doesn't live to see you return, take care of my tribe. Please. He would never ask you himself. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't become the chief. If you're gonna go and sacrifice yourself, you can't have others depending on you.
Darren makes a couple of quick motions, preparing to cast a healing spell, but then stops and throws his hands up as if to say, it's no use. Xio clutches her fists, her eyes shining. Hold on, Lan, we'll heal you. We'll raise you from the dead if we have to.
What for? To live another year or two and then die of decrepitude or disease? Live only to waste away? I've had enough of that kind of life, Commander. So, thanks, but no thanks. Oh, damn it. Now I can't feel my legs. I used to worry about being a running joke. Now I'm gonna die a lame cliche.
She didn't have let you go on your own. Goodbye, Lan. It's been an honor to fight alongside you.
And it's been an honor to take orders from a commander like you. A lot of things have happened, but it's been fun at times. I'll have a few stories to tell Pharasma. If her spirits come to get me, I'll tell them. Hey, you guys, you won't believe.
You stare unseeingly at a point somewhere above your head. Was corrupted mongrel brute. One of the mongrels approaches you and bows his head respectfully. Rest in peace, big brother. We won't forget you. Thought we killed you. You were one of us, just as cursed, but you became a true Crusader. We'll return to Dresden to fight like you did. The mongrel turns to you and stands at attention. Commander, thank you for saving us. We won't let you down. We'll see you in Dresden. How'd I killed all you guys? I killed someone ago. So Lan has died. Oh, look at all. Oh, that's all Lan stuff laying on the ground. Loot? This isn't loot. That's crap. Somebody typed that wrong, I think.
I am finished.
Okay, so what do we actually get? Date from newest to oldest, so junk, land stuff. Oh, tiger too. We get even tiger to somebody. And the owl. Shit. Ultra Scholar. +2. Wisdom. There's this bows he was carrying. Dagger stuff. Astringent path a kukri. +5 kukri. Caustic, sacrificial, enhancement, finesse wielding. Whenever it lands a killing blow, all enemies at a 15-foot radius must pass a will saving throw or become panicked for 3 rounds. It also grants +15 competence bonus on persuasion skill checks made to intimidate. Stuff. What's this? Greater maximized metalogic rod. So many things. Let's see. You're wearing your armor. You're not wearing armor, but you already have +6 bracers. You're wearing armor that we never upgrade. He's wearing armor. You're not wearing armor. So, new bracers for Bob. Angel Fist 2, we all have better than that. He's doing the robes. Tiger. Bonus perception and lore and nature. These are going to be our replacement nature person now. You. Could be you. The Ulbrig. Click Ulbrig. Of course, Ulbrig's got to transform, others can't give you new stuff. Okay, so... So Ulbrig gets the cat mainly for the lore bonus. And then the owl. What'd the owl do? Nature 2. But that's the same one, isn't it? Skilled luck, only him. So this isn't... What other nature stuff does he have that's showing up? That's not it. Rags, there's no nature there. Huh. Save those against compulsion and disease effects. We have a better cloak anyway. Quick resistance 5? Let's do 5. That's his shifter stuff. Bites. So, herbal ring. Savers against disease, nausea, and sickened. Prismatic ring, ring of chaos. Continues freedom or movement spell effect. Only chaotic creatures can equip it. You're neutral good. Daily swing. Evasion. Damage to the player is it had evasion ability whenever this makes a reflex saving throw. Yeah. It's probably better than that. Rings of protection we don't really need because Halo's holy aura. That's coming from Gimpy. Summons he doesn't do at all. Bride's ring, don't care about that stuff. Cat's boots, that's his shifter stuff. Can do better belt. Oh, he's already got... That doesn't stack with the belt stuff, does it? Yes, but no. That's what I was looking for. This confirms a critical Whenever an enemy conforms a critical hit against a wielder, every enemy in the 30 feet saving throw will become blinded and suffer positive energy damage. Turns a critical hit with a natural weapon. The enemy must fill saving throw, become vulnerable to negative energy and holy damage for 2 rounds. Yeah, it's this stuff. They don't seem to be. Is that the holy hymn? So, unfortunately, these aren't working on him. That work. Wisdom 2. What's that? Morale bonus and perception and lower nature checks. Oops. Is that the name of the bird? No, it's head chopper. So. Oh, holy hymn is probably overriding it. That's what it is. No, the hair familiar is there. Hair familiar. She doesn't have a hair familiar. She's got a head chopper. Owlcat, what are you doing to me? Doesn't have a rabbit for a familiar.
We should move.
Oh, probably helps turn it on, right? There it goes. There's that chopper. And she goes, again, I don't know where the hair familiar is. She doesn't have one. I guess we should give this back to what's his face. So he gets the kitty.
Whatever comes next, we'll be ready.
There's Tiger. And Tiger out. Okay, so that'll work. Okay, we done? Except for the loot we missed somewhere. Whose corpse did we... Oh, it's not a corpse. It's stuff under the rocks. So, junk. More junk. Now we're done. The land has died. The prison, find the entrance. You went into this location. That's open. Of course, we're nowhere. Are we that close? Close to there yet. I don't think we can make it there in time. Because we can't get past here, can we? Till the army comes up and opens these up for us, we can't get through there. I don't think. Anyway, where do you want to go next? Laughing Caves? Let's see if we can visit them. No. That's a dead end. You suck. I'm not doing the Heart of Mystery, the Laughing Caves. Might be able to go through there, but like I said, it's not opened up yet. Like See the ancients. That's another puzzle thing we're not doing. Bladesmith workshop. Can't wait for that. Spinner of Nightmares Dead. We did that. We don't want to go to yet. Because is a one-way trip. Spoiler alert. Where's the closed portal? So again, this portal is open. It's open, but we're pretty sure we can't get to it. Another not so random encounter. It's talking to me this time. Ah. Unexpected sounds break the menacing, monotonous atmosphere of the world wound. Business-like chatter. The lazy neighs of ponies, the clatter of instruments, and rising above everything else is a rather expressive voice. Are Demon Slayers actually good at demon slaying? They are, actually. Having run one, yes, they are. Jubilost, a flying ship. How could you even think of proposing such a thing? Next, you'll tell me we should travel by portals or streak across the sky in a winged chariot. And don't look at me like that. I know what you mean. That this cart has experienced things you wouldn't see in your worst nightmare. And it's time to retire and put its wheels up beside the fire, axles creaking as it tells its grandchildren stories of its wild youth. That I can afford more reliable transportation than this wreck. To this I will say that great explorers and discoverers set out on their expeditions on foot, and they didn't complain about it. Yet you can't even survive comfortable ground-based travel in an ordinary cart. And with that, the owner of the expressive voice turns to you and nods as if he didn't expect to see anyone else. Jubilost Northrapple, I'm just passing through. This my Demon Slayer demon killed lots of demons. Really did. The name is familiar too. Northrapple is an eccentric gnome scholar from Absalom. Traveler, explorer, popularizer of science, journalist, and author of a dozen books and countless articles. Due to his overly sharp tongue, he's been sentenced to death or exiled by no fewer than 3 or 4 nations of Galarium. Every year, new rumors surface of his death at the hands of some offended monarch or another. I've heard about you. You're a scientist and explorer, aren't you? Northrapple, the scientist, traveler, cartographer, journalist, lecturer, author of numerous books on popular science, almanacs, and breakthrough discoveries in a half a dozen academic fields, and at one point I helped stop a millennium-long conspiracy of a first-world demigod, but that's nothing. I've heard rumors of your death. He shrugs in an emphatic, dismissive way. These rumors never stop. I'm not a desk jockey, but a field researcher and a cartographer. I spent most of my time on the road, stopping only briefly to finish a paper or give a lecture. Every time the unknown of new mysterious land swallows me, my detractors jump at the chance to spread stories of my death. I've been credited with perishing in the depths by the eye of Abendego, meeting my end at the hands of the Whispering Tyrant when Lastwall fell, and many far less impressive deaths, such as being drowned by kobolds in a river in a place not marked on any map. Hogwash. I do not imagine myself immortal, but so far I have been able to avoid meeting Pharasma. There's still so much to learn about this world. A lot of Easter eggs referencing Kingmaker stuff, because that's where he's one of the companions. Jubilost's speech seems confident, and there's no reason to doubt his words. Yet he mentioned the fall of Lastwall as a well-known fact, but you know for certain this nation is alive and well. You just happen to be passing through so deep in the world wound. What's bothering you? Of course, I didn't mean to say this happened by accident. Passing through simply means I do not intend to conduct extensive research or educational work here. Just make a few observations here and there. I have one of your books. Would you autograph it for me? An unexpected request, but admittedly a pleasant one. Of course I will. Why not? He takes the worn book from you, and his amiable expression suddenly vanishes. Cooking almanac of the... A culinary almanac. Of the dozens of articles on practical alchemy, history books, geographical references, and brilliant political essays I publish, you chose a cookbook. He glares at you, then sighs heavily. Of course, any recognition is good. You want a culinary almanac, so that's what you'll get. Here you go. With best wishes, the author. He meant next to last wall. Yeah, next to last wall. What's wrong with your cart? Oh, I suppose I should have led with this. Sadly, my cart is stuck, and my assistants, he cast a peevish look at 3 gnomes shuffling awkwardly nearby. As it turns out, are completely incapable of applying the most simple practical skills in fixing this blasted wagon. I would appreciate your help, Commander. All you need to do is attach the wheel, clear the road, and calm the poor ponies. The whirlwind causes them great distress. How do you know I'm the commander? I haven't introduced myself. He adjusts his glasses. Obviously, it's about my acumen. Surely you didn't expect a renowned scientist to be so ignorant as to not recognize the most significant historical figure of this region and era. You're asking me to fix your cart. Me, the commander of the Fifth Crusade and wielder of mythical power. Why not? Perhaps your mythical power allows you to snap your fingers and make a new cart materialize. If not, I would be grateful if you could fix this one. Darren shakes his head disapprovingly. Your manner of conversing is audaciously arrogant. It's appalling. Jubilus narrows his eyes. I don't recall you introducing yourself, young man. Count Darren Arenday at your service, Mr. Narthropple. Oddly enough, I read about you, in a news item on the high society scandals. I stumbled upon it in the cabin of the Absalom ferry when I had nothing else with which to occupy myself. So I'm famous, even in Absalom. He smiles with delight. Infamous, perhaps, not the sort of fame to be proud of, young man. Anyone can consume one too many Numerian potions and throw a wild party on the roof of a cathedral, but it's better to strive to gain renown through intelligence and hard work. I'll see what I can do. This is wonderful. I don't think me an ungrateful lout. I'll be sure to mention your generosity in the article I write about this encounter. I'm going to take some notes, and you may get started on the repairs, Commander. Fix the wheel. Trickery. That's no problem. Nature. No problem. Athletics. No problem. Fix the wheel. The wheel has been fixed. After 10 minutes of work and a little bit of ingenuity, the wheel slides back in place, none of the worse for wear. A thought just occurred to me, Commander, says Jubilost, who barely pays attention to your attempts to repair the cart. What do you think of your place in history? You're a mortal who acquired the powers of an angel of heaven. Do you feel this is where you belong? Is this an attempt to interview me?
Hello, Gimpy. It is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up.
Perhaps my fate has been
Your next break is in 1 hour.
far from ordinary, but I'm satisfied with the path I've chosen and the person I've become. The way my fate has turned out and the person I've turned into, it's utter madness. Far from ordinary, I'm satisfied with the path I've chosen and the person I've become. And are those forced to follow you happy? Those who depend on you? He adjusts his glasses. Or are you one of those people who goes ahead without bothering to ask the opinions of others? Hey, zombie, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Then again, who am I to lecture one of the greatest figures of our time? Be on your way, and Desna will aid you. I'll just stand here by the side of the road and take some notes. Calm the ponies. The ponies seem oddly intelligent. You get the uneasy feeling that ponies are playing along with your attempts to calm them, chuckling to themselves. Still, they obediently stand where they're supposed to, ready to pull the cart. Clear the way for the cart. How did he get back there? Your efforts are not in vain. The pile of junk blocking the path has been swept aside. That's it. I did what I could. What? Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I should be on my way. How unfortunate I haven't yet satisfied my curiosity. But what can you do? Time waits for no one. I have the feeling there's something you're not telling me, Mr. Narthropple. There are some strange slips in your speech and demeanor. He pauses. I must admit, acting is not one of my talents. I was hoping to casually run into you in a completely natural way, then ask a few questions. But it's tricky to appear natural when this chance encounter takes place in the middle of the world when you come from the future. He pauses again for dramatic effect. Yes, exactly as I said. Some of my friends, many in number, but acting as one, can do the most curious things to time. I humbly asked them for an opportunity to meet the legendary commander of the Fifth Crusade in person. I desperately wanted to take a few notes on such a fateful figure in Galarian's history for my article on the Age of Lost Omens. I hope you're not angry about this small masquerade, and even if you are angry, I'm still satisfied. Best of luck. Hope you come by these parts again. My apologies, but 1,000 more discoveries await me. I can't stay in any one place too long, but I am glad to have met you. This conversation provided me with much food for thought. Farewell, Commander. Having already turned to his cart, Jubilos suddenly slaps himself on the forehead. I almost forgot. I was asked to give you this. Golden Toad. Golden Toad. So this is another thing referenced Easter egg to Kingmaker. The Golden Toad. Looks more like an idol than a decorative figurine. What is it good for? Nothing. No, it's worthless in the other game. Well, it's not worthless, but it's not anything significant. Yeah, it's the same one, Desperador. It's the same one. Again, it has no special powers or anything. It's worth some gold, but that's about it. And it's heavy. It's 10 pounds. Not a big deal in this game. But anyway.
Watch out for
Jubilost. The douchebag of the other game. That's why there's a little interaction between him and Darren, I believe. Because they're both douchebags.
Keep your calm.
If you notice, he doesn't interact with anybody else. Other than, the commander and Darren. Nobody else he talks to. Anything I remember it does is it aggroes all the toads. When you pick it up, yes. Is the master of puppets pulling your strings? No, we cut those strings a long time ago. Anyway, I do need to take a break. I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. Go check on the dogs, and it looks like we'll probably be having dog cam up when I get back because Mickey's in place at the moment. So I'll go verify with him, see if it's okay, and I'll be back in a few minutes. So thank you very much for watching. Enjoyed the dog video.